So, as we continue hiatus from Attack on Titan's My Immortal ripoff Unforgiven, because oh boy, am I too busy to animate that crap, even as terrible as that animation was. This week, don't have Leho and Alex, so no erotica, for many of non-viewers are glad. Instead, Lily's here, and we're going to read Crackfic, Avatar, Airbender, because I love my girl Azula, and for some reason, Lily over here likes me.
I don't like him that much. I think he's got some redeeming qualities.
So do you
Like, he
not,
starts off at a pretty low point, and then, you know what I mean? Like, he gets better.
yes or no, do you brag about having done that's Bosco's signature?
Only to people who care. Normally, I just forget that it's there because it's been taped to my jewelry box for so long that I don't even see it anymore.
Yeah.
But yes, I do have bragging rights on that.
Yes, you do.
I didn't actually get to meet him, though. My friend met him and got
Oh.
to see him flip a table. Yeah, I think somebody like bid on him to flip a table and while screaming honor at the top of his lungs, and I would have loved to see that. Honor!
So, the summary for this week, I don't promise like a plague, is highly love her. Flex on mind, and Azula would rather jump off a boat. You girl, me too. Spoilers,
I thought it was May.
whatever. I don't know. It's gonna be May. Put that little.
Can you
clip
adjust your
in.
microphone at all? I can't really hear you that well.
Put that in there, editor Quinn, for it's gonna be May.
Okay. Maybe it's me. No, I think it's you.
Okay, so I'll start. I'll start off this week, I guess. And then next week, you can go first. Just peek behind the curtain, we're gonna record like 3 tonight, so. Because Quinn got a job, finally. It's taken every damn thing in her to put up with people again. But hey, get in the car. So,
Saving up.
to the story. I don't need to save up that much.
One
'cause
shot. What is that?
One shot, as in there's only one chapter. Don't expect.
So it's
sequels.
just like standalone. Okay.
Love is like a plague. It was quite obvious to anyone that Mai and Zuko weren't a conventional couple. The sunset's so beautiful when it looks like it's covered in blood. May said.
Oh my God.
May said as she leaned against his shoulder. She sighed. Zuko snuggled against her. You're beautiful, covered in blood.
Sorry.
Zuko.
That's
need
the
a moment?
autograph that I have. That's exactly what it says on it, except it's the actual quote. You're beautiful when you hate the world, for those of you who don't know. Sorry. Continue.
One of these days, we'll read one of these quotes that I love, and I'll have a fangirl moment in the middle of a recording. Zuko replied, watching her intently. Zuko mimicked her content expression. And even though it was kind of dorky, May met his eyes with a smirk. No, you are, he cooed back. Conventional couples were nothing like May and Zuko. One could get sick off the saccharine of a common couple's public affection and soft languid kisses that spoke volumes of foresight. May and Zuko, however, disgusted others with their love on a different level. Are they ever going to stop? Zula sneered and turned to Ty Lee. The Fire Princess appeared a bit greener than usual. Tried to turn away from the scene when Zuko clutched Mai to his chest as he lounged on the beach. She and Ty Lee, unfortunately, was stuck in the back as third and fourth wheels. Azula didn't much that well, honestly. And another glance at the horribly cuddly sea with angst-ridden and black poetry was enough to make her stomach churn. Ty Lee beamed with a goofy grin, smile, He's like, that should be Quinn. I think it's cute. Azula made a gagging noise and proceeded to pout. I don't care if they just sit there, but they could cut out the I want to make a sea out of a sea of entrails and blood verses.
What?
Coming from Azula of all people.
I don't know.
Kylie gave her a worried smile.
Like,
You're
I didn't
just
think
jealous.
that May was that emo.
You're just jealous because that's what you want to do when you find the right guy. Tylee's mocking smile was tugging at her last nerve. Azula bristled. You not. You know I prefer dungeons filled with bones to seas of blood. My god, these children need hugs. Kylie giggled, then looked back at the abnormal teenage couple inside. I still think it's good. Ugh, it makes me want to cuddle puppies just to balance out that moment. Kylie looked at her nonplussed, as opposed to Azula stiffened again and looked away. Like, kicking them, of course. Tylee's smile disappeared. My baby Azula kicking the puppies.
Is this supposed to be the episode where they go to the beach and go to that, like...
It says spoilers for the beach in season
I just
4.
watched that episode recently.
Good
Isn't that the same one where Aang has to go to Fire Nation school and then he makes friends with everyone there and then the class bully hates him and then he has like a party in a cave where they all dance? It's like Footloose except for the Fire Nation.
I thought the beach was just a complete
You're not allowed
standalone
to dance or
episode
something?
of just those 4. I didn't think Aang and them were in it.
Maybe. I think it's the same. Maybe it's not the same episode, but it's during the same timeline of when that happens. Is when they go to the
Yes.
Fire Nation and just basically pretend
yeah.
to be.
Yeah, it's the same
I
time.
love that. That's so good. Okay,
Also
so-
known as Book 3.
or season 3, whatever you want to call it, because they're all different elements, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so should I continue?
I think you should.
Okay.
Channel your best.
I wonder-
Kylie.
She's kind of nuts. She's just like, she's the like bubbly one in comparison to Azula, who's just dark, I guess.
Listen, Tylee is what happens.
She's like,
when
yeah.
parents actually love their children, but they have too many of them. And
Oh, here we go, blaming the parents again.
Azula's what happens when daddy sees you as a weapon and mommy doesn't give a fuck. That's what's wrong with Azula. It's in the comics. Her mother even apologized because she clearly did not love her enough. You don't pick favorite
I
kids.
didn't even know there was comics.
I needed to make sure Azula was fine after the series ended, and she's not. She's really not. She's in a mental institution. She's so not okay. Then she wanders into the Forest Eyes. The whole thing. Went over.
Okay. Okay. I wonder what their kids are going to look like. Tylee chimed in nonchalantly as she tore her eyes away from another awkward May and Zuko scene. The poor adult had bought May her third ice cream cone, and it promptly fell off the cone and into the sand at her feet. She heard him yell at the ice cream vendor about broken cones, and proceeded to rough him up for a free fourth cone. May looked bored as usual, but Tylee could feel she was laughing inside. Don't be silly, Azula said snidely to her. It's too soon to tell. But don't you ever just wonder? Tylee asked. Azula frowned. I don't have time to think of Zuko's future children, Tylee. If anything, I try not to think of such things. Why not? You don't want to become an aunt? Tylee jabbed Azula good-naturedly in the ribs. Tylee laughed as Azula grimaced. Just think of it. You'll be old Auntie Zula. Ugh! Don't call me that! Azula stormed at her, shoving her away. Tylee continued to giggle. That's a terrible thought. I don't want to be any kid's aunt, let alone the spawn of May and Zuko. Tylee grinned widely and shot a look at the couple, now quite amorous as May was content with her fourth and final finally unsoiled ice cream cone, and Zuko was tracing a finger suggestively down her jaw.
Yeah.
Okay. Always love those, like, really awkward descriptions.
That wasn't intentional either. I just saw the next line.
Okay. Well, the way they're going, you could become an ant of their spawn as soon as tonight, Tylee said as a matter of factly. Yeah, Azula whined, and she glowered at the scene. I yell at them to get a room, but after that comment, I don't think I want them to. Jealous? Tylee asked, probably for the fourth or fifth time that afternoon. Azula shot her a displeased look. Look, if you don't want to be alone tonight, I could. Azula's eyes widened and she became enraged. Her voice became a bit louder than usual. How many times do I have to tell you I'm not interested in girls? Tylee shrugged.
Because they're like an old married couple. No, it's not. Everyone knows that Tylee and Azula are basically an old married couple. That are somewhat abusive to each other.
Azula's like the sour one.
Azula's like the one who grudgingly accepts the fact that they now have 5 dogs, and Tylee keeps bringing them in. Should we throw them a party? Tylee asked later as they were getting back on the boat towards home. It was a cooler day. They and Zuko snuggling in the back. Apparently, any fights they had that day were null and void. Tylee stole a fascinated glance at them. I had to turn away when she saw her brother's hand disappear up my shirt. That's not PG.
I love how she just pushes it more and more every like section.
Yep.
Like it starts off kind of G, kind of PG, and then it just like she ups it even more.
For what? Azula asked. We already threw on Azula's awesome party just 3 days ago. Really, I am flattered, but I don't want another party. Just yet. Said Tylee pursed her lips. Not that. I mean a party when... Her voice lowered to a whisper. Wait, go ahead. Ooh, that pink mic. Azula's face couldn't have gotten any paler. She narrowed her eyes at Tylee. No, absolutely not. Why would you do that? Clutched her hand to her throat. How would you even know? I told you, I read ours. I can tell. And I told you, you're way too young for that. Just mind your own business, Azula said, horrified. Tylee's mind didn't want to budge. Are you sure they're too young for that? Tylee asked honestly. For my stomach's sake, I'm sure, Azula responded, turning her back to Tylee and the experts in the back and immersing herself in the vast peacefulness of the sea, wishing she could run far away from the kissing kids and Tylee's wild imagination. Sighed inwardly, yet Tylee wouldn't let it go. Bet they'll have cute kids. Not the kids thing again. More annoyed than ever, seemed to egg Tylee on further. They'll probably be dopey, fat, and miserable little children if they take after both of them. Hey, but they could pick up some of their good qualities too. Tylee countered, Azula shot her a deadpan expression. Tylee, I was talking about good qualities. Tylee stared at her with that expression. Azula Quinn, ears caught wind of a phone in the background. Tylee's last words to her on the subject couldn't get any more blunt or true. Azula, I'm going to be a terrible aunt. Azula groaned audibly, rubbed her forehead. So Tylee turned to watch the loving couple in the background again. Suddenly, she had this urge to jump off the boat and leave what was left of her sanity. Tylee sighed gently next to her. Such a cute couple. Azula slumped over the side of the boat and felt her stomach wanting to jump off with her. Cute. It's not exactly the word. Types on hellfire and plagues. 2 of them would be still holding on to the and constructive poetry around a field of bodies. Yeah, cute. Azula grunted, sighed, and felt the rising urge to burn something. Did a second moan. Her mind aimlessly wandered aloud. It's a puppy to kick when you need it. The end. What did you think, besides the rather graphic nature it was leaning up to?
It was not really graphic. It gets like more intensely goes on. I don't know. Love is like a plague.
Love is like a plague.
It's basically just like Tylee and Azula commenting on May and Zuko's relationship.
Pretty much. I mean, that
Not
is
really much of a story, although it is more like the writing's slightly of a better quality than the past ones that we.
I gotta admit, considering this is a Crackfic, I was really surprised.
Yeah, isn't Crackfic? I don't remember what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like out of character, anything goes kind of thing.
Kind of, yes. It's not necessarily supposed to be badly written, but it's supposed to be like, this is ridiculous. Oh my god, why did this come up with? Like, again,
like anything goes. Like the rules don't matter, kind of thing.
Like I once wrote Crackfic, kind of worth mentioning, because I wrote scoured all the traces of the internet for it, and it's completely gone. Where the Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff, was that's back from Bodywork. And Maria.
I think you told me about this.
I probably did. I've mentioned a couple of things. So yes, it's.
I want to read this.
It doesn't exist. I don't even have the old copies on my computer.
So they took it off?
I delete the old ones now and then. And yeah, it's just gone. Doesn't exist.
Can I leave a review?
You want?
I thought we had to leave a review on everyone.
God, fine. 1 sec.
I don't think it works because when we did a review on the Unforgiven one, I tried to find it yesterday and I couldn't. So I don't know if it posted. I think I need to have an account though. I don't think I can post it, can I?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. What should I say? This sucks now.
Really. Zula is the best. Zuko is the worst.
Are you leaving one?
I am. I'm leaving it under Quilly, which is, I believe, is what we used last
Oh,
time.
I just put Lily and Quinn.
Oh.
Okay, you do it then. Better writing, you know? Like, there's a few errors here that are pretty obvious.
It's a Crackfic. It's a Crackfic. You don't judge that.
Yeah, but you said it doesn't necessarily have to be badly written.
Yeah, but it also doesn't mean it has to be amazing.
I didn't say it was amazing. Okay, well, it's a good chance that won't go through because I couldn't find any of our other ones.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So, that was it for this week. Join us for next week where we'll read Super Smash Bros.
Ooh.
Yep, I think it has something to
I'm
do
a little
with Captain
nervous.
Falcon.
Oh, God.
Okay, bye!
Bye.